So we have our second addition to our Dragon Ball superhero movie line. We have Goku. It's actually labeled as Son Goku Superhero. This is by Bandai Tamashii Nations. SH Figuarts, of course. So our first figure was Piccolo from the superhero movie, and now we have Goku. We have two more. We have Gohan and Vegeta to go. And as of now, those are the only figures that we were getting from the movie. I think they did tease those two villain characters. I don't really know their names yet. I haven't seen the movie, but they haven't officially put it out for pre-order, so it's not really officially out. So, but I guess depending on how the movie goes, I assume that's where they're gonna decide to put it up or not. Anyways, you can see him here through the packaging, which looks pretty nice. Here's the side art, and then the back side we get the figure in various poses. And of course, if you're interested in the figure, check out the links down below in the description. Alright, so here we have him out the box. I'm going to try to make this a fairly short review since it is indeed another Goku and he's utilizing pretty much 95% the same body as Raised on Earth, the Saiyan Raised on Earth Goku. The only thing different I really notice here is the torso piece. I tried to look to see which figure has used this torso piece before. I don't know if this is a new piece or not, but it is slightly different than the Saiyan Raised on Earth. The V neck, I guess I'll call it V neck for a lack of a better term here, but the V shaped portion of his gi here it hangs lower on this figure than it does on the Saiyan Raised on Earth figure, and it looks very similar to the Super Saiyan God, the red hair Goku, but it's not the same torso. That one's actually skinnier, this one's a little bit more beefier. So it might be a new torso piece, but the rest of the figure is exactly the same mold as the Saiyan Raised on Earth Goku. So if you have that figure, which a lot of people do since it's a $35 figure, very cheap and very readily available, then you know what to expect out of this figure. We don't really need to run through the articulation or anything like that. Now, one thing I did notice as I took him out of the box, the legs seem to be a little on the loose side, which is very odd. This isn't a new body mold. It's not, nothing fancy going on here. And they're just a little too loose for my liking. They still hold the pose, but they normally do tighter joints than this, so it's kind of catching me off guard. This one's coming out of the China factory, which normally has good quality compared to the Vietnam factory. So I don't know. I did notice on my first Super Saiyan 4 Goku that I ever got, because I did get another one, it did have loose legs, and I got another one, and the other one was way better and tighter. So it might just be my specific figure, because that was the case for my Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Anyways, let's go ahead and proceed. What this figure does have new, not only the torso, but some new face plates, which we haven't really seen before. So it's very nice to see. Check that out. We have this one right here, which shows him very angry and animated, and he looks great. This thing looks like it's jumping right off the anime, right off the screen. It looks so good. They're getting better and better with their faces and their printing, and gosh, it looks great. Here we have a more happy face. Seems like it's happy, right? He's like laughing, and then we have a smirk. So I really love the face choices here. Of course, the one on the figure itself is going to be your neutral, normal, serious face, but he does have a little smile going on there. So it's like a serious, good mood type of face for Goku. As for the hands, as you can see here, he has a pair of fists. Move him back here, and we have our traditional open hands. Then we'll have our grabby hands, and we'll have what I like to call the martial arts posing hands. And then lastly, we'll got the instant transmission fingers here for the right hand. And that's it. That's all he comes with. Now, this figure looks really, really good. I don't know what it is. The color scheme they chose, it is very different. But the paint job on the actual orange gi is awesome because it really transitions from like a mustard-ish orange to a regular orange to a yellow to a brighter orange. It has a very nice effect to it. They did a great job with that effect. So I really do like that. As you can see here, it's orange from here, and it transitions slowly into like a more bland orange to the waist area. So I kind of dig it, and it's really only in the front side. On the back side, you can see doesn't really change at all. You can see the sigil or the symbol there on his back and on the torso there too. So I don't know, I dig it. The skin tone is a lot more pale on this figure, which is fine. It really sets it apart from the other figures. I'll of course throw in another Goku to compare him later on, but yeah, it's definitely a lot more pale, and I don't know, I really like the color scheme on this figure. It's slightly different, and it just looks good. It works for this Goku. So yeah, definitely do like the way it looks. And what I do like the most out of everything is that, I got this thing imported from Japan, and you know what it cost me? This thing only cost me $23 plus shipping. Like, the price tag on this figure is unbeatable. If you do not have a Goku, this is it, Even the US release, I think it's about $35, 40 probably tops, that you'll pay for this figure. Very great pricing, and it's to be expected. It's a figure we've gotten before, the body mold we've gotten before. Um, I don't expect this thing to be $60. It shouldn't be, and it's not. They really priced it at the right price mark. But the fact that I got it for $23, I think right now or recently, the exchange rate from USD to Japanese yen is very good. It's low, so like the pricing, it's the best time to buy stuff in yen right now, or as of the recording of this video. So I think that really contributed to this price being 23 after it got exchanged. So yeah, it definitely worked out for me. I'll pay that any day. I honestly should have bought a second one, but I'm going to control myself here. I do have plenty of Gokus already. So that is a look at the accessories. Let's take a closer look at the figure before we do some comparisons. So here's a closer look at the neutral face that he comes with. Then we'll go ahead and pan down to his torso, and down to the groin, and down to the leg. So here you can kind of get an idea of that color scheme I was talking about. Hopefully, I know the bright lights kind of muted out a little bit, but it's definitely more orange down at the boots compared to the leg. You can see how it slowly transitions to that color. I really like that effect. I think some people might not, but I do like it. The backside is just all muted though. So there you go. And then there's the arms and down to the feet. So nothing crazy, just wanted to show you a quick up close look. Again, here is the neutral normal face with a little bit of a smile there. Then we have this face, which is very subtle, but it is different than the one I just showed you. He does have a little smile there too. It's a little bit more profound, I guess, more of a smirk. And then here's a closer look at the next faceplate. And earlier I mentioned that this was like a laughing face, and it's not exactly laughing anymore. I think once I put it on the figure, I can see it a little bit better, and it's more of I guess, a more scared face. It's very unique, and I think it's the first time they've done this face expression, so I dig it. And then by far my favorite faceplate of them all, we have the yelling, powering up face here. Very nicely done. Alright, so first up, I want to put him next to the Piccolo from the superhero movie as well. This one was the first one to release out of the movie line of figures, and he looks like he stands quite a bit taller than Goku, as he should. Alright, so here he is next to the Saiyan raised on Earth Goku figure, arguably still the best Goku figure out there, and he looks very different. Look at that. As I mentioned, the skin tone, a lot more paler, more pale. I don't know about the word, but it's a lot more pale on the superhero version. But then you can see the gi. It's very different. It's a little bit more muted. It's not as orange as the one on the left side here, but I don't know, something about it. It looks so good. I like the way they did this. Something they normally do with all the Gokus they release, they do change the color just slightly. So here you can see, the major difference there between the two. Now, as far as I'm concerned, I think this is still available. I don't know. Did he sell out? I know he re-released once or twice, but I'm not sure if he sold out. If he's still available, I would still recommend the Saiyan Raised on Earth version, because that is our definitive Dragon Ball Z anime version of the figure, and this is just based off of the movie. But with that being said, this is still a great looking Goku, and it might be a lot more affordable if this guy is sold out. And I think Tamashi did such an amazing job capturing the likeness based off of the movie, because these colors are based off of the movie. this, I guess designs based off the movie. These, the skin tone, everything you see here, even the face expressions, it just looks like it's, like I mentioned earlier, it looks like it's jumping straight from the TV. So I think they captured it very well with this Goku. Piccolo was just like a regular Piccolo to me, but this this Goku really shows that they're really trying to portray how he looks in the new movie coming out. So the torsos are very noticeable now. You can see where that V-neck is hanging higher on the Saiyan rays on Earth and hanging lower on the superhero version. Alright guys, that's going to wrap things up on this review of the SH Figuarts Bandai Tamashii Nations Dragon Ball Super Son Goku from the superhero movie. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this review. If you did, be sure to check out my other reviews. Be sure to let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section, and while you're down there, hit that like button. I would really appreciate it. And also consider subscribing if you have not subscribed already. As always everyone, take care, take it easy, and I will catch you on the next one. Bye.